Hello everyone. So today we will discuss about how debit notes and credit notes work in Benoodi ERP system. So basically, debit notes are purchase returns and the credit notes are the sales returns. When you do not have the main receipt and you want the items to be returned, so for that purpose we use debit notes and credit notes in the purchases and sales. So let's do it by our hands practically. In the Benoodi ERP system finance, we have the debit notes and the credit notes. So we will go to the debit notes and here we will create a new one. Okay, so we have to select that vendor from that vendor that we have purchased items and we do not have the receipt to return them. Okay, so I will select the vendor. From this vendor I purchased some goods, some items, and I do not have the receipt now, and I want to return them. And in the details we need to add the items or the things that was purchased. And if you do not have and if you do not remember that which exactly item that was, so you can also add the first item or maybe the second item or maybe the third item. Okay, and another feature we have, which is, okay, we are adding the amounts. This is the let off tax. Okay, so I remember that when I had the bill of the purchase from this Unity Trading, so there was no tax applied on the first item. So I will click on let off tax. Okay, and when you will create the subtotal, so on this amount the VAT will not be applied. Let's go into the footer, apply a tax, VAT group. So you see it is just applied to 20 reals. It is not applied to the 30 reals because I have clicked on the let off tax. Okay, if you will click like this, you see it is 4.50. So it should be like this because there was no tax on my first item. So the purchase bill was misplaced, so we are creating this, prepared by Mr. Kaleem. Okay, and this account, because we are creating a purchase return, so for this purpose this tax amount should be sent to a specific account for the tax. Okay, so we will use our VAT tax account and that tax will be added to this account. Okay, so it is saved now, and you can just click on the last option. You will see this one. Click on the accounting and you will see the total accounting process of the vendor, the cash account, or the any account that you have added in the debit notes, and the VAT tax amount as well. Okay, so this was all about the debit notes, and let's move to the credit notes. Create a new one, and in the credit notes you just need to add the buyer. Okay, so this is the buyer. Okay, okay, so this buyer purchased something from us and they do not have any bill right now. So for that purpose we will add a debit account, and the credit account will be automatically the account of the buyer. Okay, you see, so this will be the account of the buyer. You can also add the NTN number for that. Here is the remarks. For example, the sales bill was misplaced for that we are creating this. Okay, it was purchased by Mr. Tahir. Okay, so again in this description, you can add the item names or any description. Okay, any description for which description that you have purchased the items or the products and their amount as well. For example, it was about the red apples or maybe the screwdriver. Two items going to be returned. This is a sales returned actually. The amount is 20 reals and the 100 reals. Okay, VAT group has been applied. You want to let off tax on this item. You will see the difference. See? So for that purpose, we use this let off tax account and let off tax option. This is the account that this tax will go to this. Okay, so this is for that. And after that, you will save it and you can also view this and their accounting as well. This is the account, okay, and this is the buyer account, this is the tax account. Also you can make a print. In the print you can see here it is just like the our sales return, and you see the issued by, the voucher number, the buyer address, the VAT, the date, the logo. Okay, so it is also showing the grand total, the tax, and the total, and it will also have the QR code. Okay, so it will be same just like as the sales return, and the debit notes will be same having the print with the QR code as a purchase returns. Okay, so thank you so much. Goodbye.